This is why you're doing it. Brian Kames here from 123 IMP, and today we're going to take your carnival to the next level, but not with RFIDs, only with QR codes that are reloadable. First, we have to decide what this is, or even this is. It's not a phone, they're cash registers. So instead of having one or two ticket box offices, now you have hundreds. Having online sales helps cash flow, reduces cash handling, reduces sticky fingers, helps reduce long lines, shorter consolidation at close. It also adds information to your data vault for the next time you're in town. Email blast those past riders ahead of time. Can you say pre-sales? How does our system work? It's one system online and the same system in person. Going back to online, first you want to embed the purchase from your website, not a third party. It should look like this on the address bar. Customers will scan a QR code for quick access to the website. From here, it should be easy to find the Buy Tickets area or button. The customer will fill out the information, and usually with personal phones, autofill helps speed this along. Once the transaction is complete, the customer will see the QR code here, receive a text message, and receive an email containing the QR code for that purchase. The best thing for the customer is they never have to stop at the ticket booth. They can go directly to the rides and start having fun. So let's take a look inside and what an on-site kiosk looks like. We have our unit here. We have our keypad that's going to face the customer actually through the window if you have one, and our wristband printer. So what's really nice is you have the ticket packages that you can buy on one screen with one button. You can have the wristbands on the same transaction, and you can accept cash all at the same time. As we see our selection here on our menus, we have our ticket pack here on top. I have a wristband, 3-hour wristband, so I can do both transactions here at the same time. That's what I want to buy at this transaction. I can ask for cash or card here. We're going to do cash in this example. And then checkout gives us our customer information field. Now I can ask for a full name and email if I have time, but the most important one is our cell phone area. So we just have to touch and activate that. As you see, I could enter it here from the ticket box office employee side, or I could have the customer standing there with the keypad. So we're going to quick enter my phone number with the area code, so all 10 digits. Okay. And as you see, I have it right here. I can confirm it looks good, but as I'm typing, the staff worker can also see it looks good. As I hit enter on the keypad, it doesn't complete the transaction, but it gets it ready to confirm. So remember, the customer that comes up to the ticket box office only has to visit it once if they don't know about the online method. Let's go ahead and print those purchases we tried here. We had the wristband and the regular tickets. So we're gonna hit the checkout here. It's gonna process tickets to the wristband printer and to our thermal printer all at the same time. Of course, snap that off, fresh, unique QR code. And now we have our QR code 20 pack. Let's go ride. Each ride operator will have a special scanner like this that has a trigger pistol to it so it's easy to handle. But what's unique is they're going to have a little code that identifies each individual ride. So right now I'm on the airplanes. I put in my code, and only I'm going to be scanning in the airplane tokens and redeeming those and tracking that through the system. Now let's use the scanner here as a ride operator to scan in both the 20 pack I have as well as the unlimited wristband. So our scanner is pretty state of the art. It's got the pistol grip here so I can easily handle it. And it'll actually be on a holster too. So if I was a ride operator, I don't have to worry about dropping it. But as you see, I'm actually logged into the airplanes ride right now. And it has 16 seats available on that. It has an undo button and a history button. So I can do a lot actually as a ride operator. So what I'm going to do right now is scan one rider with that 20 pack. You see the bright light there. Works great. And as you see, it took 3 tokens or tickets, and now I'm down to 17. I'm going to do the same thing to our unlimited wristband. Any one of those QR codes can be scanned. It did deduct a seat, so now I'm down to 14 from the original 16 we started with. But there is no value that's going down because this is an unlimited wristband. They can do it for 3 hours, but it has a time limit. So again, as I scan these, you can see that that seat count is going down. Let's do another one of those. Now here's the value again coming back. Now we only have 14 left. The cool thing of this part is as I go down with those seat counts, if I go to 3, 2, 1, the scanner is actually vibrating in my hand to tell me I'm getting close to the end so I don't overload the ride. If only I had a couple riders on here, I can let that ride go, and while that ride is going, I can just hit the reset there to be ready for the next load. So have you ever had anyone scared on a ride or couldn't ride anymore? Well, we have the undo feature now. One extra button here that's added to the screen. Undo. I can now undo a scanned purchase that was just on that ride. So as we do this here with either our cell phone, our original ticket, or even a wristband, if this was not a unlimited wristband, we just simply scan that back in. It adds those 3 tokens tickets back from the airplane ride back to their balance, and now no sweat, no problem. They didn't have to go all the way back to the ticket office to get that handled. The ride operator could do that right away. And usually they only have a 10-minute window. That could be customized, but right now, once that is originally scanned, the 10-minute mark starts right there, so they can't undo stuff throughout the whole time. And don't worry, all the ride operators have an undo report that we can track all the undos throughout the day. Now, QR codes are great, but what if someone gave you one that's not part of the system? What happens then? Well, as we scan that, you're going to hear a nice little noise that says, and actually that this isn't even a valid code. So it knows that this QR code doesn't even belong to the system. Okay. Now, what if you only had 2 tokens left? I only had a 2 purchase ticket here. I hit back, scan that one. This one is part of the system, but it says not enough balance, and here's my remaining balance. I only have 2 on this transaction. I needed 3 to ride this ride. Of course, I can say, pull out your phone right here, buy it right here before the next cycle starts, or we can have them combine tickets at the ticket box office if they like. So now again, let's take our digital tickets here on the phone. We get the airplane's ride still up here. I'm going to scan that. And as you see, we have just a few left here. I got 2 left. 1 was redeemed, so I had 5 originally on that last scan. I'll scan that one last time here, and now you'll notice I have not enough tokens, I should say, or tickets to ride that ride. But let's just go to the app on the phone and get more. When I provided my phone number at the kiosk on site, I got a text message with a link to check my balance and buy more tickets. So now let's do that now. Here's my link. We're going to load our specific event here. There you can see I have 64 tickets so far. I can either hit refresh if I just rode a ride to see how many more I have left, or hit that gray button to buy more tickets. As that loads, we're going to see our whole event information page displayed. When we close, the disclaimers, what I can do, but any of those purple buttons here can take us to our next step. Our event disclaimer here shows all sales final. Always have a nice disclaimer to avoid any chargebacks. In this case, we have a whole bunch of things to choose from. I'm just going to do the ticket pack for now. I'm going to do my little drop down here. Different customizable packages can be displayed. I'm going to do the one for $0. Add that to cart. Hit checkout if I'm done. And again, having autofill on my phone definitely helps make this faster. So your riders and attendees don't have to sit here typing everything in if they have that autofill enabled. Once hit complete order, it takes a few seconds to process. The only information that we missed there was our credit card information, but because this one was $0, it didn't ask for that. I did get my order number here. I can actually hit my view print receipt. And as you see, my text message there is coming up as well. But I had that QR code ready. If I click on my text messages right there, you can see I have a reloaded QR code now that has all of them on there, including another link to go to my account. As long as I put the same phone number in, that's what counts. And now it went from 64 to 74. And now I've reloaded my QR code, whether that was the one that was given to me originally from the kiosk or the one I have on my phone. Let's keep riding. So to provide you with a couple more examples here, I have now the holster on me as well as around my legs, so it's nice and tight. Everything's just going to be very easy to accessible. I can scan people, put it down, help people with their seatbelts, scan more people. But let's just show you these 3 here real quick. So I have the airplanes, again, different seat count there, different ride. They got the swings and the Rockstar. And I have my example of my cell phone, a paper ticket, and that unlimited wristband. So I'm just going to put that cell phone down here, quick scan it on the airplanes. And you can see that there that we have redeeming that. We now have a bigger balance there because that was a different purchase. We're going to go to the swings, get that guy with his paper ticket. Another ride is going to come off there, 19. And of course, the unlimited wristband rider can just keep on having fun all day long, keep on going. Of course, Rockstar is a bigger ride. That one's to take off 5 at a crack. That one there has 19 remaining now. And then here's our digital one here from our cell phone. If we want to do it paperless, that is also going to work. So all 3 options are there. You can still work at the same time. Let's go have some fun. Before we show the reports, I just want to show you the ride operator area. And here's a list of all the available rides and the cost or ticket or token cost per ride and the seat capacity of each ride. So that's very important to make sure that that is accurate. Otherwise, our report would not be accurate. As we go through the rides here, we'll show a line here per day, and all the available rides are listed here. We'll notice that the airplanes and bounce cars on the left have a 0, and that's because those rides were either shut down or weren't brought to that event. If any undos, as we discussed, are going to show up in a red parenthesis. So we had the carousel had 1 undo there on September 5th. But this is a nice shot of, 1 click gets you your whole day of where your rides are, how many people are on there, how many undos are on there. So you can monitor everything off of one screen. Going to our event total summary, this is a great way to see exactly where you are in the day, how many items you sold, how much cash you should have from the kiosks, how many credit card totals you've had from the kiosks, and online sales. So everything together here on one line. And further down, as we scroll down, we can actually see the totals per product that were sold. In this example here, you can see we got the wristbands, the tickets, and whatever else your kiosk might have had. So we had some other little examples here of, one location was selling parking and some grandstand stuff as well. But just to show you exactly how those reports would kind of look and how they summarize. Well, we did learn a lot today, but if I can sum up in 3 different takeaways for you, we have our reloadable QR code that's printed on site. On the wristband here, it's that crinkle-proof, waterproof. If it was from the kiosk, it's on the paper like that that shows your individual tickets. We have no RFID expense, and that'll help reduce your lines and your costs, as well as then easy reporting for everything to manage on the back end. And by the way, this also works for games too. We'll see that in a separate video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.